you guys for coming to the first Lunch and Learn of the year. And today is an interactive workshop. We're going to try to make this for you guys as useful as possible. Today what we want to do, our goal is to fill your toolbox. In other words, to find tools that will help your child optimize their learning power. But I don't just mean like I'm going to teach you how to use the, Amazon Echo app or something. What we want to do are find tools that are lifelong tools that no matter if your child is at school, if he's at work, these are tools that he needs to learn to function. But how do you use that tool is the most important part. You need to have a toolbox so that you can model for your child. This is the kind of tool you need if you are trying to write something and you can't get it finished on time. I have a tool that I heard about that I know how to use. Let me show you how to use it. You're kind of going to be like a concierge, a facilitator, a modeler, and a teacher all in one. And then your last role with those tools is trying to get them to learn how to use them independently. Because it isn't a tool if only you know how to use it. So we have two toolboxes we're trying to fill. Today we're trying to fill yours with tools that you can use at any time with any age child and that they can continue to use into adulthood. And then we're trying to give you tools that will eventually go into your child's toolbox if they're useful. If you see on your desk an index card, write down one strength that your child has. Now I don't mean like he's good at reading. If you need some ideas, you can look in your folder, and on the left-hand side, there are there's a paper on identifying your child's strengths. This is for you to do at home with them later, but it does give you some ideas. So maybe you say, he's excellent problem solver, or he's a very detailed and very organized. Some kind of strength. If your daughter is excellent at, let me say, doing inferencing when she's reading. Whatever strength you have that you think your child, you kind of go, wow, when you see him do it. That would be a strength. And then write down one challenge that your child seems to be struggling with, that you would like to find some support for.
Trust me, teachers like me, we are not assigning homework to torture families.
There are four main reasons for homework. First, practice to memorize, review old material, introduce new material, and work on projects. Right there, that puts you, the parent, on the same page as me, the teacher. Homework is designed to keep a child's brain active when they're not in school and give them something to do on their own, which is key in developing independence. Now that you know why homework is assigned, it still doesn't help you how to get them to do it. So, I got a few ideas. First of all, ditch the desk. It's important for children to have a table or desk somewhere, but they don't need to do all their work there. They just spent all day sitting at one. Why would they want to come home and sit in the same position? If you work in a cubicle or drive a taxi, the last thing you want to do is come home and sit in the same position you've been in all day. Your kid feels the same way. So let him work someplace else, other than the desk.
What are you working on? An essay for science.
A great place to work is the table in the kitchen. They can be near you while you're cooking, cleaning, paying bills, taking out the trash, or best yet, reading. And then you're modeling good study habits by staying quiet. Another great place to work is at a coffee table in the living room, as long as it's quiet. Your kid can sit on the couch or sit on the floor, which all kids love because it gives them a chance to relax their bodies.
Did I spell this right?
Well, my true favorite place, especially for younger kids, is where else but the floor. Floors are kind of dirty, so I recommend buying a cheap mat using a beach towel or a blanket. Roll it up, throw it in the corner, call it the homework mat. When your kid comes home, they grab it, throw it down, and they get right to work. I guarantee it'll increase motivation. But most of all, your kid wants to be near you, so why not let him? Quiet down, turn off your phone, take out something to read, even if it's just for 30 minutes to 1 hour. When they're done, congratulate them. Put it in their backpack or their homework folder, ready for the next day. So ditch the desk. Only use it sometimes, and I promise you'll have an easier time getting that homework done.
That's a plan right there. I'm going to ditch my desk, I'm going to let him have some playtime, I'm going to set this up, and then you talk it over with your child, and they can plan together. So,
Okay, so now we're going to start the center time so we can move around and you can explore the resources. So these are things that you can take home with you and just really get started. And we hope that we try to make it as user friendly as possible.
one of the things I was going to demonstrate, that's being typed now, is this. So let's get the Amazon app. And the reason why I was going to start with this is a really great way for when your kids move into the teenage years and you no longer want to be their nag, their conscience, their remember everything you have to do. Because this can become their personal assistant. And so this is a really great article. It gives you 30 different ways you can use this. You can say like, Alexa, what's my schedule for today? Alexa, remind me to bring my basketball shoes at 7:30 tomorrow morning. That way, you don't have to remind them. They have it. You have to show them, obviously, how do you use this. And you teach them how to say, Alexa, it lights up blue. And then you say, would you please tell me what game I have this week? And if they've put it in, if they've told it to it, like on Sunday, you get them in the habit, say we're going to make this habit. Once you get the habit, then this will help you remember all your things to do, and then I can stay out of your life. So what this is, Kurzweil 3000, I'm going to show it to you in a minute, is just a way to read something on the web, read a book, but be able to hear it and see it at the same time, writing.
Running out of gasoline is not the only problem our gas-guzzling appetites cause. The gasoline we burn to drive our cars and trucks release it.
Maybe I don't want it to read to me with sound. Maybe I have a visual problem and I need the font size increased. I can just read it like that. Kids can usually read, that have reading problems, can comprehend very well. But it's their fluency, and this supports it. It's not a cheater. You can speed it up, you can slow it down. If you have an international student, they can highlight the word and have it translated they have 70 languages. If it's a child who just needs to know what a word means, they can highlight it, and it will tell them what the word means either visually or they can listen to it.